Hey, what's up guys? Chris with CT Golf Reviews here. We're here at the Heritage Village Country Club in Southbury, Connecticut. I'm really excited to play this round, so let's get out there. Heritage Village is a private golf course here in Southbury, Connecticut. It's actually a part of the Alliance Group, which is Heritage Village, Oxford Greens, which I just reviewed, and Tunxus, which I have yet to go and review. This place runs through the Heritage Village community, which is basically like a little suburb in Southbury, and along the Pomperaug River, and it's really, really well known for its scenery. So let's get out there and play. They warned me ahead of time these greens are going to be tough. I said it at Blue Fox, I'll say it here too. These things are genius, keep them. So another really cool thing about this place too is the fact that it is a private golf course, but you don't have to be living in the community to become a member. So it's not exclusive. Anybody can join, which I suggest you do. Looks like we've got a wicked dog leg over here. So for that, I will tee off with an iron. This is like the definition of a blind shot. I can't see anything. Really, Cart? Oh, I'm on the green. Oh, man. Alright, so you want my first impression of this place. They told me that the greens were going to be difficult. It's not the greens so much as it's the terrain. I'm not really good at hitting like on hills and stuff, like downhill, uphill, all that stuff, and I was not expecting that. So the greens are good. They're pretty fast. The rough is rough. The fairways are cut very nicely. We're gonna get into all of that at the end of the review, though. I'm just saying that that's what I'm thinking right now. I get to go through a tunnel. Tunnel. I thought you could hear my echo. Apparently you can't. All of that beautiful manicured grass that's around me, and I land in exactly none of it. That'll work. It's on there. So you got the Pomperaug River down here, which isn't really the biggest, but they stock it with a lot of fish. And it just reminds me of, you know, when my uncle used to take me and my cousins down and go fishing and stuff. And my uncle passed away earlier this year, so, you know, I don't know, things like this just remind me of him. Makes it all right. There's two of them. Look at that. Look at that. These courses, Hey! Shut up! This course has got a bunch of par 3s on it. I feel the need to explain what just happened to you. Here, come take a look at this. I hit the ball from there. It bounced off of the handle of the rake. Not this part. No. Not here. The handle. And bounced into the sand trap. That's ridiculous. That was the best shot out of sand I've ever had in my entire life. Just a quick reminder to rake your bunkers, people. Be a good guy. So that right over there, to all the way out past this green, is Pomperaug Country Club, which is another course I will be reviewing. If I don't get that one done today, I'll get it done soon. So I'm just about halfway done. The round is going okay, I guess. What am I saying? I've got 6s across the board. The course is not bad. The course is really good. This is, like I said earlier, this is the same course that's run by Alliance, which also runs Oxford Greens and Tunxus up in Farmington. They have a good record with me right now of keeping their course really nice and clean, and you know, keeping the greens really nice. So it's going to be a good review for them. That's all I can say right now. So if you're watching this right now, you're getting a good review. I've got these 2 hawks that have been following me around the course all day. So you might watch a murder happen on camera if I piss them off enough. Because, yeah, they've been following me. You could probably hear it in the background of my shots. They're out to get me. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe I should go play Hawks Landing. Okay, there is a chance I could drive that green, and I'm like curious to see if I can. Oh my God, I might have. It was a little bit easier than I thought. Looking for the ball, I can't find it. There you are. Oh, hold on. Found it. Right there. So I've got a bit of an issue. To nobody's fault but my own. I'm out of golf balls, and I'm on the 16th hole, and I don't have any golf balls left. None. I've lost every ball that I have hit today, and I came here with like maybe 15, 20 of them. So that just goes to show you what kind of day I'm having. But at the same time, I mean, everybody's gonna have a bad day, and today just happens to be the bad day that I'm having. Again, to no course, you know, it's not the fault of the course, because I think this course is immaculate. Definitely gorgeous. I'm just playing like absolute dog crap. So I got to figure this out. I'm gonna have to go like digging in the woods or something and going to find some balls so I can finish this round, thus finishing this review. Well, staff just earned themselves a couple extra bonus points. I just got a whole bunch of new balls, so I don't even have to buy them. Lost it. Oh, maybe not. Best shot of the entire day with this thing. It's on the last hole. Okay, I gotta be really careful about this. You see this? If I make this, it's a birdie. If I miss it, it's a par. But we're good. Either way, I win. That's a birdie. All right, that wraps it up for Heritage Village Country Club in Southbury. Let's get back and do the review. All right, guys, let's get into the review for Heritage Village Country Club in Southbury. I want to say first thank you to Josh and Alliance Northeast for letting me play the course. This is a private course, by the way. If you live in the Southbury area or anywhere near it and you want a good course to join it. All the information is down below. You don't have to live in the neighborhood in order to become a member. Big benefit right there. If I had the money, I would do it. So let's get into the review. Scenery, I'm going to give a 7. And this one actually balances itself out. I'm not a fan of doglegs. I'm not a fan of, not really being able to do much with, your surroundings, which is what a lot of this course is. It's the fact that this course runs behind neighborhoods. It runs through Heritage Village. So a lot of what you're seeing is either woods or the backs of people's houses. You get some nice little marshy areas that look pretty cool. You get, some decent views when you're going over the hills because it is a hilly terrain. But the thing that makes up for it is the fact that the front of the course, like the front 9, where it starts off, and just everything within the general vicinity of the clubhouse was an old farm. And they converted it to be this golf course. And it looks absolutely immaculate. You go out onto the first tee and you see this great view of the valley that's right there. You got some awesome little scenery, the Pomperaug River is right there, which holds a little good place in my heart. You've got the 18th hole, which I birdied, by the way. I'm not going to brag, but I birdied it. You got that, after that dogleg, you look and you see the hole, and then right behind it is the clubhouse, which was the old barn. And it's like, that's postcard material right there. So that completely makes up for the lack of scenery that you get throughout the course, which is why I'm giving it a 7. Difficulty, I'm going to give a 7 as well, because I went into this thing thinking it was going to be a monster because I was told that it was harder than Oxford, and it turned out that it wasn't. The greens were not that bad. They were actually pretty easy to figure out once I got the hang of them. The rough was not that rough. The sand was really well taken care of and wasn't too difficult to get out of. It was actually raked. It was soft. I was able to flop shot a couple of sand shots when I ended up in the sand. The fairways were very nicely cut. They were very nicely maintained. The greens were not too rough to play. They weren't too difficult, but at the same time, it's like if you hit the putt the right way, you can feel it coming off the putter because you knew the ball was going to stop where you needed it to. The tee boxes are in a great condition. Everything was just very well maintained, and I give props to the people who were maintaining the course while I was playing. All of the mowers and the weed whackers and all that did a great job. So difficulty is going to get a 7. Layout is going to get a 6 because I hate doglegs, and that's a lot of what this course is doglegs and blind shots and hilly terrain. And I should say that kind of adds on to the difficulty because of the fact that I hate doglegs, and you have to be really careful that you don't hit somebody's house. The straight shots that you get make up for it. They're not really the longest holes. I feel like I had the vibe of an executive 18-hole course, which if you don't know what an executive course is, it's a course where the holes are a lot shorter than what they would usually be. So, for example, if it was an executive par 4, instead of 412 yards from the back, it would be 310. Drivable par 4s basically. And that's the vibe that I got. But, everything was pretty easy to find with the map. I was able to maneuver. The cart paths, or the lack thereof, I guess. It's not that they lacked cart paths. They were where they needed to be. I'm a stickler for cart paths. Oxford Greens had complete cart paths going all around the course, and I was kind of hoping that because they were owned by the same property that they would have full cart paths, and they didn't. I don't know if they're still putting them in because I did see that there was this one part where it was a rocky path, but I don't know. Maybe if I'm ever able to go back there again, who knows, maybe the cart pass will be in, maybe there will be more, but for what there was, it worked out. It wasn't too much of a, bumpy terrain where I would knock myself out if I wasn't careful. The layout was fairly nice, and that's why I'm going to give it a 6. Staff, this is the moneymaker right here. Staff, I'm going to give a 9, and if I can give a 10, I would, but I don't give out 10s. So I'm going to give staff a 9. Pam in the pro shop was absolutely fantastic. Every golf course needs a Pam, just like every office needs a Pam. Pam was very sweet. We got into a conversation about my golf course review channel. I got to show her a magic trick. She got me everything that I needed, made sure that I was taken care of. She let me go and take a look around the pro shop and the golf club itself, which was beautiful. Josh, I think his name was Josh. If it's not Josh, I apologize. But the kid who was out in the front, who got me my cart, who got me my scorecard, who hooked me up with golf balls, because I actually lost all of my golf balls when I was out there. Made sure that I was going in the right direction, talked with me afterwards, they all took care of me. The people mowing the grass, the people weed whacking, the people who were taking care of the course, the maintenance of the course, everybody was fantastic, and that's the bar right there, right? So far, this is the best staff I've ever experienced, and I don't know if it's because Josh told them that I was coming, but I'm going to pretend that it's not the reason and that they're just actual really good people, which I would assume that they're just actually really good people and they love to be there. And you know what? If Josh told them that I was coming, hey, who cares? They still treated me very well, and I would expect that's how they treat everybody who goes to that course, because I had a phenomenal experience with their staff. Second to none. Hands down, some of the best I've ever dealt with. That's why staff's getting a 9. Guys, I am going to give Heritage Village Country Club in Southbury, Connecticut, and I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm changing the score because originally it was a 7.9. Now that I had time to think about it, now that I had time to really put together things, because I had to take a break because I've only filmed this video like 8 times, I'm giving him an 8.1. Alliance Northeast, the property management group that owns Oxford Greens, Heritage Village, and Tunxus, which if I have this experience that I've had at Oxford and Heritage at Tunxus, then you guys are like undisputed. But Tunxus is really riding right now, I'm just going to say that much. Oh man, I would suggest anybody, if you get the chance to go and play on this course, go ahead and do it. I had a fantastic time. I had a great experience there. If I had the money, I would become a member, but I suggest you become a member if you live in Southbury or the Southbury area. You don't have to live in Heritage Village in order to become a member of this place. Again, like I said in the beginning, all the information is down below. Guys, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I don't even know if I'm pointing in the right direction when I say that. I'm Chris with CT Golf Reviews. I will see you next time.